Empire. Entertainment. Media. You are not ready. And if you are, step back. It's going down. Global Empire ENT Media is now live. Are you ready? Global Empire. Entertainment. Live stream. Welcome to the show. Yes, we are live and we're ready. Prepare for the greatest live stream available.
Might help if I unmute my mic. Sometimes that helps. Hello, everyone. How are you? I know a lot of you have been waiting for Mama to come back. Mama is back. You know, nothing stops us. And Danny Joel, La Familia, he is my co-editor for Global Fire magazine. Yeah, that's him. He is from Australia, you guys. Sheila Calvin is here, RGTC Experience. She is here, and yes, I am back, and yes, I do owe you all an interview. And as well, Kenya Lay, the Black Knight, is here. He won for R&B Artist of the Year. Donna Puya is here. I love you, DJ Fuji, Team Fuji, hashtag Team Fuji. Young Promise is here as well. Well, you know, I had to do my little bolero. You know, I felt all special because I had a goddess day. You know what I'm saying? I had a goddess day. So yeah, so I'm back. 25L in the house. That is an international label. I've been working with them for 4 years, as well as La Familia Arts and Designs. Enough about me. You didn't come to hear about me. I know you didn't. It's all right, y'all. It's all right, because I've got someone I want you to meet. But first, I have to look very professional as I read. Let's read, shall we, about who I'm bringing on today, okay? Because you know, Mama can't see. I may be a goddess, but I can't see. But introducing Veronica Gonzalez, otherwise known as Vero G, you all. I'm going to bring her in. Don't worry. I'm going to play some music. We're going to talk about all kind of things. But Veronica Gonzalez, a.k.a. Vero G, is a 34-year-old Latina. Latina born and raised in Lower East Side. She is a singer, songwriter, model, actress, poet, TV and radio host, screenwriter, and author. Her genre of music is R&B mixed with soul. She has some experience with the music industry and the ins and outs of how it works. She started to sing at the age of 7 years old. She has been a member of the JHS 22 School Choir, was a member in the Change Choir and Al Sharpton, and has received awards throughout her accomplishments. First place trophy for the anti-violence awareness. That is beautiful. Certificate for recognition. Her music is refreshing, upbeat, and lifting to others. She has gotten great reviews from all of her performances and has been approached by the audience for encores. Her influences in music are Mary J. Blige, Alicia Keys, Selena, and Mariah Carey. I hope you don't mind, you guys. I got to bring in the woman. Her name is Vero G. What's up, Miss Vero G?
Hey, I'm doing great. You ever made me cry. I'm like, oh my God, it's so beautiful bio. Thank you so much.
You know, I had to come back correct because I was looking kind of bad for a couple of days. You know,
No, you're good.
go through some things, but the makeup and some nails, it always does it for me.
No, you look beautiful. Stop. You look good.
Thank you, baby.
You're welcome.
I don't know how I ran into you. I don't know. The earth, the universe just brought you to me. And that's how it always works. But Vero G, the magazine. Tell me the magazine, baby. You know I like the magazines.
First and foremost, thank you so much for having the show. I'm honored. Not a problem, not a problem. So, straight to the magazines. So, guys, as you know, we'll be making actually next month in October, 2 years the making of this publication called Vero G Spotlight Magazine. I actually have September's issue right now in my hands, and it's amazing. It's released every first of the month. It's a monthly issue, and we have on the cover for this issue. She is an upcoming hip hop, dance, the rest, pretty much Latina artist by the name of Evelina Destiny. So definitely excited to have her on the cover. And also I have a special edition. I just made this year the Land Artist of the Year. Big shout out to LDM Radio. Yeah, thank you. So I'm on the cover for the special edition. This is like over 136 pages. A lot of work. So definitely get both issues, guys, at www.macloud.com. It's called Vero G Spotlight Magazine. I appreciate the support, guys. Thank you.
Now, what I want you to do, I need for you to put in all of your links in the chat because our people are coming over to Vero G. You already know.
Oh, yes.
But
I got you.
I also noticed that your podcast, it is so incredible, you guys. Tell me about that.
Definitely. Oh my God, thank you. I'm honored. Definitely not a problem. So yeah, guys, I have a show. It's every Wednesdays from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. Eastern time. It's called Vero G Spotlight Radio Show, and it's being seen live with a Ustream and like it's with DTF Radio, so you guys could check Google it, I believe, on their Apple Store and also I think Google Play or Google Store as they call it, and you could just download it for free. You guys could tune in, comment, you could call in as well. And basically, pretty much the concept of the show itself is actually, I'll make a backstory to that real quickly. We're making this month, the end of this month, 3 years for the Vero G Spotlight TV show. So we did a pilot 3 years ago, and it became successful, and we've been doing this since then. We've done showcases. We basically spotlight artists, interview them, and all that sorts, and the concept of that. So pretty much we lift off from the TV now, launching it to radio. So it's a combination of both. So it's just been a great blessing just doing this and continuing on with doing, and it's just amazing people we have met with this platform we provided, and just the concept overall for the both. I guess for all that, for everything that I do all together platforms is basically giving all types of genre artists out there an opportunity. Being in this industry itself, I've seen the ups and downs of it and the dark side of being an independent artist, and I feel it sucks. It kind of it's like a backlash you get as an independent artist and that sorts. So with that in mind, I felt being an upcoming artist and getting the opportunity for others out there. The opportunity says no politics, no red tape. If you got talent, just come through. And that's what's really the concept of the whole entire platform, from the magazine, the radio, and the TV.
Man, you guys are doing such big things. I'm like in awe. I'm like this.
I appreciate it.
What are they doing now? Wait, I can't catch up to them. Hold on. Okay, who's on the cover this month? Who's on the cover? You know what? I want to be like
Thank you.
you. I want to be
Thank
like you,
you.
Veronica,
Thank you.
because we only have 50 something pages. This is
Awesome.
yes, that he's yes, that's Larry Miss LR. He won for so many different things, and but
Awesome.
just that 55 pages, you can ask Danny Joel. He lost his mind for a month because I gave him the last edition. I said, "You go for it. It's all on you. I'm tired." And he's like, "Oh my God, I had no idea." But yeah, that is a
Oh,
lot of work, a lot of work. And
it
one
is.
thing that I can say, and I've noticed this in the industry as well, is that a lot of the artists are branching out. They're branching out into television, into radio,
Yes.
podcasts, so many different things. Because I always say that who knows music better than, the artist? Who knows how they want to look, how they want others to look? And so I always say, don't limit yourself, to just one lane, one arena. Hey, I mean, just like just like so many others, it's amazing. And if you hear music in the background, it's because I have musicians in the house. So yeah, so just ignore
No,
the music. It's
it's
great music, but if I
it's
can
okay.
always choose this time, to go, to start jamming. But I want to know something.
Yeah,
Come with
sure.
me. Come with me.
Ooh,
Tell me about me some come with me, baby. Look
ooh,
at her
that's
fanning herself, y'all. So it's caliente, baby. Go
oh
ahead.
yes. You know I had to show another plug to this. So before we get into that, this is the album. It's called Victory. This came actually the single "Come Me Vente Conmigo" featuring Cuban Link as on this album. So you guys could get it at all digital platforms. Also, I do have a few copies left on me. So if you're interested, let me know, guys. Real quickly, we are ending the Victory Tour this Sunday, September 12th. It's a really big event. It's my pre-birthday event as well. We're gonna have DJ Drewski from Hot 97 come through, host an event. We're gonna have Vicious from Freaks come through. This is a big record carpet event. If you want to come, let me know. This is a big event, so we're making it big and beautiful. But
Well,
yeah,
Veronica, I'm sorry, honey, but my
no,
doctor
it's
said
okay.
I'm not going to be walking nowhere for a couple of weeks because, I did some
Oh,
things. I did some things to my body, and
oh,
my doctor wasn't happy. He said, "Would you go sit your ass down somewhere?" I said,
oh.
"Yes, I shall." So,
It's okay to worry about it.
look,
Next time, next
look,
time.
we've got, we've
Yes.
got Angela Given. She's having a celebrity tennis match. She says, "Oh, please come." I said, "What am I
Oh,
supposed to
nice.
do? Hold the tennis balls and look stupid?" No, you know me. I'm gonna get out there. I'm gonna want to smack some things. Then I'm gonna hurt some more places on my body. I promised I was gonna be good for a couple of weeks anyway. But
It's
so,
okay. It's okay.
so
Yeah.
how is the victory tour going? It's going pretty good.
Um. Yeah. It's actually we started this year in May. We started in Troy, New York, upstate, and then we had some dates, and then there were some situations, but we continue on in New York City, and the last stop is this Sunday, September 12th. It's going to be taking place at Hall of Fame Studios in Queens, New York, and it's going to be crazy. It's going to be epic. But back to your question to the "Come With Me" song. So, how did that happen? A couple years back, I was in our studios in TV in Manhattan, and I just came along. Cuban Nick was actually for a guest for another show, and I was like, "Hey, Cuban," and real sweetheart, humble, real nice guy. We talk, which is a chemistry thing, and we stayed connected through his management of sorts. And eventually, I had him on my show virtually before, after COVID and everything else.
Yeah.
And then eventually, when we got back on the station, I had him again. So it was just a chemistry there. We had just a friendship and really cool guy. And afterwards, we just said, what if one day we do a collaboration? And through my management and his management, we worked out the details, the paperwork, and that's how we made the concept of the song "Call Me Vente Conmigo." It's a bilingual song, and it's a reggaeton kind of pop, vibe to it.
You
We
know,
got you going.
this is as much as I can do. This is as much as I can do. I can't do no more. I promise. I promise.
No,
But
no,
if I
don't worry
get
about
up,
it.
if I get up and I stumble, it don't Just don't tell nobody that I'm dancing, all right? Don't tell nobody, but
Ooh, okay. Go ahead. She want to do it. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Mami, vente conmigo. Sé que tú no estás contenta conmigo.
You making me laugh.
Se te ve en tus ojos perdidos.
Yes.
Ella no te sabe querer.
Ooh. Oh shoot. Yes.
Come with me, can't you see we're meant to be? Give me a love, just a shot to make you mine. Show you to love you and blow your mind. Tú eres mía, eso tuya, a love so divine.
Show me the love. Yeah. You always say you love me. Yeah. Show me the love. Mami, vente conmigo. Sé que tú no estás contenta con él. Se te ve en tus ojos perdidos. Ella no te sabe querer. Chiquitica, vente conmigo. Pa' poder acariciarte tu piel. Darte besitos de cabeza hasta el ombligo. Ven conmigo, olvídate de él. So baby, are you gonna come with me? Ben, mommy, let me set you free. I need to know right now. Are you down to ride or die? Ride da 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 da.
You're the one for me. Boy, papi, I'ma follow your lead. And I'ma hold you down till the day I die. Cause you're my guy, my ride or die.
No caps, still a 24 karat gold black. Throw back, rapping, never give you no slack. Hold back, I'ma put you to your eyes, roll back, and have your toes tapping like a ballerina when you up in my arena. If you la vida mía, make you proud of me, la vida. And change your whole demeanor, they don't have to feel it, Lena. From the way you talk to the way that you got me, as word is Selena, I've been dreaming of you. I've been good, so we can do what we've been meaning to do. It's just two, no one else needs to be able to do. Up in the mountaintop together, overseeing the view. I'm a big fool, and believing that you love me. Always thinking of me, girl, why don't you just leave? There must be a reason, don't hush you. You told me to trust you, now trust me. Mami, vente conmigo. Sé que tú no estás contenta con él. Se te ve en tus ojos perdidos. Ella no te sabe querer. Chiquitica, vente conmigo. Pa' poder acariciarte tu piel. Darte besitos de cabeza hasta el ombligo. Ven conmigo, olvídate de él.
Woo. That was a workout.
listen, you had me sweating. You know these lights. I'm getting older. I'm going through menopause. And
Oh, man.
Look, I got to wear like a bikini with this because I'm gonna clown. I'm gonna you see me sweating, right?
Yes.
Uh-oh, the king is here, y'all.
Uh-oh.
Mr. Lacey, we call him Papa E.
Oh.
Now, you know, in order for him to look at the show while he's jamming out there, he likes it. He likes
Oh,
it.
thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Now, you know, tell me about your upbringing. Where actually did you grow up?
Sure, definitely. So I've been born and raised in Lower East Side. Those who don't know that is like downtown Manhattan, like
Yes.
East Village and that sorts. And pretty much it's many years ago. It's kind of changed up now. You know, going back to that. You know, looking at it and everything else. But back then I was younger. It was mostly a Latin community and all that sorts. And you know, I gotta kind of seen the concept or the way as how the neighborhood was back then, and I embraced it. You know, when I utilized that in my music. You know, what things I went through in my past and that sorts. And I felt I'm proud to be there. You know, going like I said, I went through personal matters and living there and seeing, you know, before the gentrification and everything else. Just being proud of being a Latina self and to embrace that.
Well, you know what? I have someone from your neck of the woods.
Oh, okay. Nice. Tell me.
In honor of Veronica Gonzalez, I have to play a little Ballistic Man,
Ooh.
Wally La Menza, and 80 Empire. Well, it's Puerto Rican Pac, Okay, but he's from the Boogie Down Bronx. So, I just had to, I got to bring him today. I hope you all don't mind. Y'all
No,
don't
go
mind.
ahead.
Okay.
It's fine.
Yeah, I just got off the phone with AB Empire, yo. They said, hey, but listen, you got enough records for the album, man. You just keep going. They said, Pop did a few records a day. You know? I'm just trying to catch up. Yeah. Like the Puerto Rican pop, a Puerto Rican pop. Been around the world, there's nobody that can stop me. Shout out to the feds, cause they always trying to knock me. But I'm just trying to enjoy my freedom and the fame like the Puerto Rican pop. Yeah. Ask your girl, she said I sound like the Puerto Rican pop. Yeah. I'm just saying, man. I've been all around the world, seen so many faces, and went to war with the Lord and beat so many cases. Remember nights in the feds while incarcerated. Got me feeling like Tupac reincarnated. I'm a man of fashion, you don't want to see me when the hammer's flashing. It's always the fans when the camera's flashing, not the paparazzi. The rich
Nice.
but if you could pull it off, you might get rich and make you famous. If I'm a cell phone, someone ratted on my celly. Puerto Rican papa, though I know like tatted on my belly. Give me the crown, you ain't a king, you don't respect the throne. I like Cali, maybe I'll make it my second home. They say, but this is crazy. I say you never know. There's some kids from Buffalo, but go to be the next to blow. How you claiming you the best when you ain't even hot? But listen, new is the best to do with the Puerto Rican pop. A Puerto Rican pop. Been around the world, there's nobody that can stop me. Shout out to the feds, cause they always trying to knock me. But I'm just trying to enjoy my freedom and the fame like the Puerto Rican pop. Yeah. As a girl said, I sound like the Puerto Rican pop. Yeah, I'm just saying, man. Yeah, I like my weather warm, like they do in Cali, hanging out the window of low riders driving through an alley. I like my women bad, like they do in Puerto Rico, and resort to evil when I have to, only for my people. Fuck the small talk, baby, I'm a man of action. I'll be your pocket, you promise to be my Shannon Jackson. I ain't trying to end up back in the jail stuck. I'd rather travel the world with you inside a mail truck. Give me a try. Don't insult the guy. We like the baby kids, cause we don't die, we multiply. It's kinda hard coming from the hood and I go crazy. Wonder why they call you bitch, maybe cause Brenda's got the baby. The fans wanted me banished. I came home and all the week banished. Puerto Rican, I don't even speak Spanish. How you claiming you the best when you ain't even hot? But it's the newest and best to do with the Puerto Rican pop. A Puerto Rican poppy. Been around the world, there's nobody that can stop me. Shout out to the fans, cause they always try to knock me. But I'm just trying to enjoy my freedom and the fame like the Puerto Rican pop. Yeah. As your girl said, I sound like the Puerto Rican pop. Yeah. I'm just saying, man. Yo, Wally, what up? Un Puerto Rican papi, viajando por el mundo, fragilando el lápiz, sigo de donde vengo, soy real de gratis, aunque me compré una mansión y 7 Maserati, seguiré siendo ese Wally que tú
Oh, sure, okay. Yes.
Otra razón para colocarle mejor posición, ignorando la mirada maliciosa, la envidia no me acompleja, aunque lo otro diga cosa, creyendo en Dios pero su mente religiosa. Me sobele esa visión tan victoriosa. Me abocieron que lo vea, que Dios los bendiga. Yo trabajo por lo mío, gozo cual y no mentira. Porque pasito yo no corro, aunque no me sigan. Como un gigante va a tener la no se olvida. I do this for my people. From Cali to Puerto Rico. From Toronto to New York. Even though I grew up in Vero, got a rep for my city cause it made me the man I am and I am. Yeah. Used to hustle the drugs way before Facebook and Instagram. Yeah, but I changed. I swear I changed. Switch up the game, got in a new lane. Had to switch the way that I do things. Now they like the next game. I know you saying. Ambitions of a rider. Do you wanna ride out? How down are you for me, baby? We gon' find out. Yeah. How down are you for me, baby? We gon' find out. A Puerto Rican poppy. Been around the world, there's nobody that can stop me. Shout out to the fans, cause they always trying to knock me. But I'm just trying to enjoy my freedom and the fame like the Puerto Rican poppy. Yeah. As your girl said, I sound like the Puerto Rican poppy. Yeah. I'm just saying, man. Yo, Wally, let him know. Puerto Rican, oh, Puerto Rican, oh.
right, man. Nice. Yeah, baby. Oh yeah. Very nice. That's very awesome, man. I'm gonna get clap to that.
And
Yeah.
yes,
Yes.
on my pages, you guys go look for Ballistic Man. Yeah, baby, that was really in
Nice.
honor of you, the Queen,
Thank
my
you.
Cuban princess. I can call
Oh.
you a Cuban queen because, well, I could, but you're a little bit younger. So you're still in the
Oh wow.
princess area, okay, but you're going towards the queen area, okay?
I'm honored. Thank you. I take it all, man. I'm honored, man.
Okay, okay. Let me ask
Thank
you
you.
something.
Yeah.
Oh boy, I love these interviews.
Thank you.
What have you learned? What was one of the hardest lessons that you had to learn in this industry? I know you mentioned about, the fugaziness. That's what we call it in the industry. What else have you learned along the way?
Um, I think overall, I mean, looking back at it now, I think it's just I seen it's a couple of things, but overall, we'll just make it short. I think it's too much of like a cutthroat business. I seen where your own friends kind of like just will do what they have to do to make money, or whatever the case may be. That's why I have a kind of a small circle in a sense.
Yeah, yeah.
And I think another thing is just there are too many people have too many egos in
Mm.
this industry. And I realized I've been doing this for a good 8 years, over 8 years now, and I'm still people be like, "Yo, Vero, you never change." I'm like, I'm just me. I mean, you have to be yourself and love you first as an individual. And at the same time, it's great to have a little bit of confidence, but same time, don't go over that to the point where you realize. Don't forget where you came from. Also, you have to be grounded in that sense.
That's so true, Veronica. I think it's so much easier to be yourself than to try to be somebody else. You know what
Yes,
I'm saying? It's too hard to try to be someone else. So I figure just stay in your lane. Just stay in your lane. You will be okay. You know what I'm saying? That's just me, and I totally agree with you. Let me ask you something. How have you seen the music change since you started until now?
I think actually the new album actually is coming out soon, October. Y'all got the first exclusive here. It's gonna be coming out in October, by the way. Yes, yes. It's called Here I Am, and this album, I think, from my very first album, the Christmas album I did years ago, called "It's Christmas Time" Vero G, till now, I seen the growth as an artist, and my mistakes and what things I done wrong, and even with, like, my personal matters. I felt like this particular album that's coming out, it talks about great depth of things I went through personally. I utilize that in my pain and all that sort of stuff. And I want people to relate to it and be inspired by it as well. So I feel like this album has really opened more of me as an artist, and you're gonna hear it in the different types of genres. And I like to play different sounds. You can't be as an artist like in one box. Like, you want to try and test out the waters and see what you're good at and what things to gain from it.
Yeah, yeah. This DJ Drewski. Tell me about DJ Drewski. How did you all
Ah,
meet?
yeah, definitely. So actually, true story, my God. All right, so a couple of months back, I had the honor to be on his like the movement show he has. I think it's every Monday or Tuesday. So I had like a one-on-one session with him, and he heard my music. He loved it, right, with the one you guys played. And then we had a small interview with him and me, and that and it's just been an honor, to have met him and talk to him. And from that point on, we always, communicate here and there. And to have him now this Sunday on the show, it's like this is like I'm just feel like that moment when you want to pinch yourself, like, is this really happening?
Right, right. It's like the names that you're dropping. I'm like Drewski.
Like,
Oh hell
oh,
yeah! Oh my
that's love and hip
god!
hop right there. Yeah, like
Cuban link. I mean, who can say
yeah,
Cuban link? I'm on a track with Cuban link. I mean, it's like,
that's true.
but I think it goes back to being genuine because
Yes,
we're so afraid to approach artists or mainstream artists or whatever that we don't realize sometimes they are looking for you. They're looking for
yes,
others. You know what I'm
very
saying?
true.
They want to jump on some hot tracks too. And when they heard you, I'm sure they said, "Oh hell yeah, yeah." Yeah,
I appreciate
we're on that. We're on that right there. But let's see. We were talking about Drewski.
Yes, definitely. Oh, yes.
Hey,
Ooh.
hey, you better get ready.
Definitely.
You better get ready. Bobby, Sosa, Betty, T-Dot, Moonwalk,
Yes.
Jackie. Oh, we on it heavy. Hey, we on it heavy. We on it heavy. Hey, I'm ready. Two first got me ready.
Oh, I love it. Yes, that's the trailer. Yes, the promotional trailer for the event. Yes.
You really want to meet the demons. I'm turned up to the max. We about to get on the map. I'm about to be attached. I'm on his body like a tap. Put that boy on the stretcher. I ain't really for the edible. Shoot his dad with the best up. I'm always good under pressure. She want to front, so I let her.
Awesome. Oh, thank you.
Hey, yo, listen, it's DJ Drewski, 187, the Movement Heavy Hitters, and it goes down Sunday, September 12th. Put it in your calendar, the Vero G Victory Tour. That's right, Vero G performing live. Cuban Link performing live. Plus friends, special guests, DJ Riff Major on the set. Drewski, I will be hosting the event. Artists, make sure you hit up JM Empire Media. You want to touch that stage, it's going to be a movie when Drewski's in the building. Heavy Hitters, the movement. We outside. Let's go.
Oh, you're gonna be
They
crying.
outside, y'all. Drewski ain't playing with y'all. He said, "Come up, we outside."
Yeah.
Let me ask you something, beautiful one.
Yes.
So we talked about where you're from.
Yes.
Talked about what you're feeling about the music and so forth. Now, where do you think the music is heading, especially for the underground?
Oh, that's a good one. I think looking back at it, doing research and history as being an independent artist for a couple of years now, I think it's more in its way it's changed a lot because now as being an independent artist, back then you had to have a record label to back you up and everything else. It's great, but I think now being an independent artist, you have more control in your music, and at the same time you could be able to blow up without even having a label behind you. Like Drake did it, Mac Miller, but he rest in peace, and a few other, I think Chance the Rapper, I'm not mistaken, I think a few other people made it big. It was just the fan base that they had, and those who really supported their music, no matter what they did. And I think that's crucial. That's a lot of artists don't understand. The thing behind you becoming successful is not about you have to get a record label. No, it's not how it works. It's about how dedicated you are with your craft, how you gain followers and supporters that would love what you do, and like you mentioned, being genuine. And at the same time, just putting it out there. It's marketing, promotions. That's crucial as any independent artist out there that's listening. Those are the main fundamentals out there that you need to continue out your career and get yourself out there.
You spoke about Chance the Rapper. I took a picture with them recently, and
Wow.
yeah, they were like, "Oh my God, where did you meet Chance? Oh my God, it was at a funeral."
Oh my God. Okay, well,
That's not funny. I mean,
I'm
but
sorry.
it's
I'm sorry.
funny
Yeah.
how, and so after it was a really huge musician from our city, and a lot of the people are from the Shy, and so after we were jamming. That's how you send someone off in the music world. You just jam,
Yeah.
So we had a jam. I went outside, and they said, "Oh, there's Chance." So I walked right over to him. I said, "Hey, Chance." He's like, "Oh, hey, how you doing?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I guess my people," because I was still going live. I think I said, "Yeah, let's take a picture." And so he's all up on me, and I'm like, "Okay, listen, honey, my man is back there, right? My man is back there." So I heard after I had taken a picture, one of his guys is like, "Get her number, get her number." I'm like, "Look, I don't care who you are. You could be Jesus, you could be the Buddha. I don't want your phone number. We not hooking up. This is all about business. Now, if you want to come on for an interview, Chance, that's fine. But no, there is no hooking up." But
Exactly.
one thing I learned, there's so many that I met over the years.
Awesome.
Yeah, but one thing I love is that they're so friggin' humble.
Yes.
Oh my God. I did an interview with a Damn Fool.
Nice.
I met, who's the guy with the blue eyes, greenish eyes? He's a comedian. I forget his name, but he was blowing up in all the movies, right? And so I just happened, it's all about being in the right place at the right time as well.
Yes.
I tell a lot of the up and coming artists, find out who's coming to your city. That's the first thing you do. Get in there. Get in there and act as if you belong there. If you act as if you belong there, they're going to accept you. But if you act like a groupie, then they're gonna kind of be stuck. So me, I'm so bold. I'll just walk up to anyone, like, "Hey, what's going on?"
Wow.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
you know about me, right? You don't know about me. Here's my social media link. Here, look me up, look me up. So it's like they're like, she is so frigging bold. It's pathetic, but that's
Aww.
sometimes what you have to do. You have
Yes.
to have so much confidence in what you have to offer that
Very
they
true.
can't help but respect your grind. You know what I'm saying? Let me ask you something, Veronica.
Sure.
What advice would you give to young and up and coming artists that
Yes.
are at the precipice, but they're trying to get to that next level? What would you tell them?
Well, I got to put another plug in there for that.
Yeah.
So I actually made talking about it's great you mentioned that because I just did a book came out this like 2 weeks ago. It's called Music 101 for upcoming artists guidebook to your rights. So
Shut
this
up.
is no lie, no lie. I had to write this because seeing a lot of artists struggle and they don't get the right guidance or they have a manager that kind of robs them. It's always something. So I felt being for a while now in the industry, I had to write this book for those out there to please be aware what things are out there, scams, what things that you have to be prepared about. My advice for anyone out there, any artists that upcoming and independent of sorts, first is of course you have to know your rights as of your BMI, ASCAP. These are organizations that are provided for you and to get your royalties. And there's different types of royalties along with that. Besides that, copyright. I don't stress this more enough to anybody out there. I told many artists that who have came to my platform as either the radio or whatever TV, and I privately tell them they're like, oh, I'm kind of new, and I'm like, listen, these things you have to know. These are fundamentals that are for you. You have to copyright because I learned years ago. I won't mention names, but I know this particular song that got very famous by a collaboration by two artists. I written a song years ago called Teardrops Live. There was like 2002 or 2003. There was a song competition out there for John Lennon. They do every year, so where you can submit your song and you win cash prize or sorts. I submitted that song. Never heard from them back. I think they got an email stating thank you for just bring it as wait for submit it, and that was pretty much about it. And then later on I found out that didn't take my song supposedly. Then like 2 or 3 years later, or no, actually a couple years after that, I found out these two mainstream artists what is similarity. The song was Teardrops ended up being another song, but it was very similar to the lyrics. And that's what a lot of people don't know. A lot of these mainstream artists, they take music, they rob them. Yeah, they take from all types. They don't know what source. Remember, there's somebody else listening to it, or it depends where they get it. Basically, a lot of these mainstream artists do take music from independent artists, and because independent artists don't know their rights, they pretty much don't get no compensation, nothing, that sort. So definitely. Oh, someone said, "Oh, what's up, the ice, baby?" I see the other. Hey, baby. I said, so yeah. This is again, guys, called Music 101 for upcoming artists guidebook to your rights. This is more things that talks about like scams and a lot of promoters out there that say, I know a top A&R in the building, and they girl, I have stories, and they tell you just how much, and then when you go there, the A&R never came, or he made last minute. It's some other story. So I have experiences here personally that you got to get this book. You got to get it. It's at www.amazon.com, and I have to plug another. I have to plug another book. Thank you, guys. Seriously,
www.amazon.com.
Yes, my love. Yeah, definitely. And then just type up yeah, it's long, I know. It's Music 101 for upcoming artists. Guidebook to your rights. And then just put my name, Veronica, Gonzalez. It should appear with this image on it. And it's just very informative. I think any artists out there watching or listening, this is going to be just fundamental for you guys to be aware of what things to be careful and all that sorts. The other book I have here, it just came out around the same time. This one's called If Walls Could Talk. Now, this book is very detailed. I did another book prior to this one called Trials and Tribulations and Autobiography of Vero G. Now, this one talks more in depth of things I went through as a child. Real briefly, I am a domestic violence survivor, a rape victim, being in the foster care, system, and also being pregnant and homeless. So I went through a lot of things in my life, and I felt like this book is very healing at this time, especially with people going to COVID and
Yeah.
everything else. And I think this actually healed me a little bit, writing this book, because it kind of gave me an eye opener, as they say, after going through what I went through, and I'm still here. So I want to let people know that whatever you're going through in your life, don't let it stop you. Don't Whatever obstacles that come to your way, just keep pushing, keep working harder than ever. But
I just told someone the other day that they were going through it, and I said, your tests usually turn out to be your testimony.
yes,
It's like you can't relate to those that are going through it unless you've been through it. You know what I'm
yes,
saying? And that comes out a lot in the music now. The messages I've noticed is so real, so authentic. You know what I'm saying? That it's not that wishy-washy bullshit sometimes
no,
that you hear from the mainstream. Because I don't want to hear about WAP. You know what I'm saying? I want to hear about,
exactly.
right. I want to hear about how was it when you were in the industry? How did you get out of the industry? You know what I'm saying? Like give our people clean water. That's what someone said a while back. You can give them dirty water; they'll drink from it. But if you give them clean water, then
Mm,
I believe that you can sleep better at night. You know what I'm saying?
yes,
When you have something real to offer your people. Let me ask you something. What
sure,
do you think about the music now, as far as the Cardi B's and the it's no shade. I'm just wondering, um,
sure.
how do you feel about that, and Megan the Stallions and so forth?
Well, I'm with women empowerment. So I feel, I mean, many years in the industry has always been a male dominated kind of thing. And I feel, down the line, it's great that now we're kind of getting, the women are not getting that kind of recognition. I just kind of see as being a woman at a certain age, especially young girls out there, seeing them portraying the women out there shaking their ass, God knows what else. That's not how we should portray women, because it's been such a long journey we went through in the industry to get there where we at now, at that plateau. And I feel, they could kind of clean, now that they're moms, particularly not Megan, but particularly Cardi B, she just had a boy. So
Yeah,
I feel like she needs to kind of clean up a little bit, not don't change her ways, but just kind of be more particular what you do, because you have kids, and young girls are probably idolizing her and Megan, the Stallion, and whoever out there, trying to make an easy buck, do what they have to do. But I think it's respectable, because Donna, like I said, it's been many years of male dominated industry, and now we're finally getting that respect, which it should have been many years ago. And I feel like, as being a woman in the industry, it's harder for us, being a minority myself. So it's harder, because we gotta like work extra hard to reach up to their level. And I think we just gotta do it the correct way.
and I believe too that everything you do, you may not believe that it will come back, but your children will see everything.
Yes.
And they will call you out later on, like, I
Oh
can't
yeah.
believe you're doing that, like, you're my mom. So I think a lot of times, um, especially our women, they get caught up in the stereotype. Let me make this money, let me make this bag, and then I'll change my ways. But sometimes by then it's a little bit too late, because now
Exactly.
children are getting older, they're seeing, they're understanding, and then they're being made fun of. Look what your mom did. I mean, these kids now, the internet, man, they can go back 20 years. All they have to do is put in their parents' name.
Oh
And
yeah.
I feel for some of the children that are growing up, and and it seems as well to me that the higher, there's levels, but at the higher plateau, it's almost as if they're selling their souls. I mean, for money, but they're still not happy. What do you think
Exactly.
about that?
Oh, so true, so true. There's so many stories. I'm telling you, YouTube has been my best friend
Yeah,
since the COVID situation, and I feel like I learned so much from it. Besides, there's tutorials out there and all the sorts and everything else. But I think exactly, you hit it right in the nail of the head. With particularly, like, where they say, particularly, you sell your soul to the devil, as they say. an industry. And I do feel like this to a certain extent you do, because like you said, you sign a contract with the industry, or what do you call it, a label,
Yeah.
and it could be like, say, 7 years. You got to do a certain amount of albums, you got to meet their criteria, you got to do all the stuff. But then all the money in the world on all the mansions and all these places you have, and it's great that you work so hard, you get the benefits. But down the long run, is it worth it? Like doing things you don't really need to do to kind of have an image or kind of portray yourself a certain way. It's a flip side to, because down the line, a lot of these artists, and not for nothing, may he rest in peace, Michael, I think K. Williams, I think, had passed away not too long ago from an overdose. And this guy is a big name. He was a big actor back in the days, and even till now, before he passed away, and he was depressed. He was suicidal and so many things, and he took drugs to kind of deal with the pain. And I think money don't really resolve anything in the long run.
I was thinking about Princess Diana, and I lived in England when she was alive.
Wow.
And I actually got to see her up close and personal. It was a funny story, but they had sent out her body double in a car before her. And so,
Wow.
the big centuries that stand by the gate,
Yeah.
and they're not allowed to talk. They just walk past. But I heard one of them say, "Don't move, she's coming out. Don't move, she's coming out." I'm like, and I'm looking up and I don't see his mouth moving. I'm like, okay, I'm just going to stay here. And the next thing you know, there's another Mercedes coming right out. And that was her. She rolled down the window and she smiled.
That's
But I
amazing.
thought about, like, even when you get to a certain point, your life is not yours anymore. Everyone, I get so many inboxes. Help me to get to here. Help me. I'm like, you don't even know what comes with that, sweetheart. Your life is
Sacrifice.
no longer yours. People are sneaking, trying to get into your homes. They're
Yeah.
breaking into your homes. They're showing up and laying in your bed. I mean, I think of so many that they're literally afraid. The Kardashians, Kim Kardashian, when she got robbed. I mean,
Yeah.
that could have ended her life. And so I always say, be careful what you wish for, because you just may get it. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And especially in my city, a lot of the big rappers, they leave. They don't stay here because it's dangerous, right? But when
Yes.
they come back, what happens? They get gunned down. Just going shopping, our major
Wow.
streets, they're just buying presents, they're gunned down because people will remember your past. So you can't outrun your past. So
That is
they
true.
remember when you were against this gang or that gang, and they know your itinerary. They see everywhere you go, so they
Yes.
look for you and they post up. That is exactly what happened with a lot of the big rappers from Chicago that left. So yeah,
Wow.
it's a dangerous business. Let
It
me ask
is.
you something.
Yeah.
Are you ever afraid? I mean, or do you have stalkers, haters, any of those things, and how do you
Oh
deal with
my.
it?
I think. I mean, I have to be honest. I think being doing this for a while, you get a combination of everything. You get a combination of people that kind of are a little bit obsessed with you. Um, I had a few stalkers here and there. That's why I kind of back then, when I used to, like, when Facebook was like really starting popular, I used to be like always check in, but I stopped doing that. 'Cause I said, oh, wait a minute, I don't want my stalker to find me and, hey, no. So I stopped doing that because of that. Haters is part of your environment. You're gonna have to deal with people that, they see you grinding and you're like, well, wait a minute, why I'm not that successful, why I'm not getting to that level or that plateau. Well, because they have to work hard. I mean, it's not given to you. You have to get it. And it's just, I think, dealing with it. It's in the beginning it's hard because it's like, but you want to be nice to everyone. You want to give everybody opportunity, but then you realize no matter how you try, you can't please everybody. So I think down the long, the long run, I felt like you have to have a wall. You have to, like, a thick skin, they call it. And just keep doing, like, focus on what your agenda is and your
Yeah.
mission. Yeah.
I was thinking, I was on a bus when the mega buses first came out, and I was going to
Oh
a gig,
wow.
and I just had to work on. I mean, I just had to be on this big bus. It just sounded larger than life, but yeah, I was either that or I pulled up to a gas station. But someone ran up to me and said, "The Phoenix, the Phoenix." I didn't know this person. I'm like, "Who are you?" And I'm from Chicago, so we stay strapped. I'm like, "Oh,
Wait a
hey,
minute.
hey, hey, back up,
Exactly.
back up." They were like, "You're the Phoenix, you're the Phoenix. Play my music. Look, I see you." And I didn't realize that there are
Wow.
thousands that are watching and you don't even know it. But they
Exactly. Yeah.
recognize you everywhere you go. And so now I have a tendency of not really posting where I'm going to be a lot of times. Yep.
Yes.
I'll just show up. And then, like, right before I'm about to leave, I'll go live. Like, oh, I'm here, but I'm going now. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
You never really know, who's gonna walk up to you, who's gonna, take it. And if you say no, or maybe it's a male that's interested in you and you kind of brush them off, here they'll just shoot you in the face. They don't care. I mean, seriously, they are cold-blooded here. So it's like, one thing I can say is, if you get to a certain level, have you some bodyguards, have you some, you know what I'm saying.
Just make sure you're good. Yeah.
Make sure you're good. No matter how you do it, make sure that you're good. Have someone in the front of you and the back of you. Okay.
Oh, yes.
Let me ask you something, Veronica.
Sure.
Where are you headed from here? We know that you have the magazine, you have the radio show, you have the television, you have, oh my gosh, the Victory Tour, you've got the books. Where are you headed from here?
Oh, that's a good question. I want to continue on my mission. Like I said, continue, like, it's the platforms I have and everything else. In the future, I just want to I think it's going to keep expanding, as an entrepreneur, and then also as an artist. I just want to continue on with great music to give to you guys, and just motivate, inspire people, whatever I'm doing. Like, we just did a back to school event, the second annual back to school event this year, August. It was amazing. We just gave book bags out to kids, and just that feeling of just giving back, because that's a big thing to us, for myself and my team. Big shout out to Gemini Sachs, Gemini Media, and everybody out there watching. Exactly. And yeah, and I just feel like, this is what I want to do down the line. I just want to inspire people and continue what I'm doing for myself, but down the line, I want to give people opportunities for them as well, so not to, like, kind of, just give them that moment too. So I just want to keep doing what I'm doing.
I want to put this out into the universe. I don't know who's going to pick this up, but I feel like I should say this.
Sure.
We should have an academy that is worldwide, different branches for artists. From, I mean, I don't know, scholarships, things like that, but I think that would be a great idea. The music industry, the real music industry, not
Yes.
what, we need you to be prepared in your city. Maybe classes, that people that have been in the industry for a while, maybe they can give classes at the high schools or colleges or whatever. This is what it's really like. You know what I'm saying? I'm putting that into the universe, you guys. I hope someone can pick it up. But I just want to say, is there anyone you'd like to give a shout out to? I don't want to keep you all night.
No, it's okay. No, I first and foremost want to give you a shout out for having me. I'm honored. Thank you. Yes, thank you. A big shout out to Iron Radio. If I said her name right. You probably won't. Yes, Nessie. I hope I should get her name right. Yes. Yes.
Cool.
Definitely. Big shout out to DD. Big shout out to IC Show, Jackie Brown, Gemini Stacks, Gary. Just the list goes on, of everyone who's been just supportive, and everyone who's just been amazing. And thank you.
And now, where else can we find you? Where are your social media sites?
Sure, definitely. So you guys can find me on my IG at official Vero G. You can find also my Spotify, all digital platforms. Just put up Vero G and it's like a dot. So it's how everybody has like the same name. So I just kind of differentiate that. So you'd be like, oh, that's the one.
Vero G dot, you guys.
Yeah, it's like a little dot right after, because it's a lot of people and you're like, well, but yeah, you can. Yeah, you can find me.
For you, I'm like, come on. Are you serious?
Yeah, it's a lot.
Too many darn Vero G's. I'm gonna find you. And I eventually found you. It took a while, but
yes, thank God. She was like, she existing. She's real. What's going on?
Oh my God. Well, definitely. I do want to tell you that you are going into the next edition of the magazine.
Thank you.
Yes, on the 1st. That's the least we could do. I mean, you are the lady, okay? You are. Okay, I'm putting you into the queen category now.
I'll take whatever.
See, as the queen, you guys, please go on over to Amazon. Do you have a store, a merchandise store?
Well, for now, I'm still kind of in the works for that, but for now, it's pretty much, you guys go to my website. You can check everything there. It's at www.verogmusic.com. You can check all like latest stuff, books, anything up to date with the magazine, anything like I mentioned, like you guys mentioned. You can check out my Facebook artist page as well. It's Vero G, but you can go to like the handle is at VERO 2884. And I think that's pretty much it for now with that. Yeah.
And Janelle Stacy is in the house. Salute. And to
Hello.
all of Veronica's people, I don't see you all, but I know you are here. Thank you. Thank you so much for supporting this beautiful queen. And it is because of those that she has in her corner, around her, that she is where she is. Because we always hashtag we got we. Once you have each other, man, you build your support team, you build your team. There's nothing that you can't do. And I've got my team here today, and they are loving you. They've known you before I did. They
They're like,
know you
oh.
before I did. Like I said, I don't even remember. That's who it was. It was Strong Jewel.
Yes, that's why I was like, I know, I was like iron something. I was like, oh, okay.
Nassim, because whenever she hashtags me or Queen Tings, that means go look at this person. Go look, and that's what we do behind the scenes a lot of
I
times,
love that.
especially with the queens. Will hashtag Queen Tings because I had a Jamaican show a long time ago, and I used to kept saying Queen Tings with a GZ,
Yeah.
and so now we hashtag, and so we know you need to bring this person to your show. You need to bring this person to your show. And yeah, and that's what we do. We do a lot of hashtagging, and it's like behind the scenes kind of stuff. Yeah.
I love that. That was awesome.
So you are part of Queen Tings. Hashtag Queen Tings, you guys. So I just want to say thank you so very much for blessing our humble little station. Man, I want to be like you when I grow up.
No, I'm honored. Thank you. And actually, after this, I'm gonna send you. You're gonna get the exclusive for new song. It's called "Let Me Heal You." It's an uplifting song, and I hope you guys will love it. So I'm gonna send that to you in email, and yeah, you guys can play as long as you like.
You know we already love you. We can't.
Oh, thank you.
But
thank you
one
guys.
more again. Noriega the King is here. Noriega
Oh,
the King is here.
what's up, Norris? What's up?
Donna Kuya from Australia is here. A1 from day one. I love you. We're gonna go out with "Come With Me" because I love this song, you guys. I gotta play it for those that just came in. This is, let me point right. This is Veronica Gonzalez, you guys. Vero G music, and we are out. I love you.
Love you. Thank you.
Thank you, baby. Come back soon, okay?
Oh, definitely.
Don't forget me, okay?
Definitely. I got you.
Mami, vente conmigo. Sé que tú no estás contenta con él. Se te ve en tus ojos perdidos. Él ya no te sabe querer. Conmigo. With me. Come with me, I can't see we're meant to be. Give me a love, just a shot to make you mine. Show you to love you and blow your mind. Tú eres mía, so tuya, a love so divine. Show me the love, you won't say enough. Show me the love, Mami, vente conmigo. Sé que tú no estás contenta con él. Se te ve en tus ojos perdidos. Él ya no te sabe querer. Físicamente conmigo, para poder acariciarte tu piel, darte besitos de cabeza hasta el ombligo. Ven conmigo, olvídate de él. So baby, are you gonna come with me? Then mommy, let me set you free. I need to know right now, are you down to ride or die? Ride, da, 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 da. You're the one for me. I'ma follow your lead, and I'ma hold you down till the day I die. Cause you're my God, my ride or die. No gaps till a 24 karat gold black. Throw back rappers and give you no slack, no lag. I'ma put you to your eyes, roll back, and have your toes snapping in my arena. Give you that vitamina, make you proud to be Latina. Change your whole demeanor, it don't have to feel Alina. From the way you talk to the way that you dominate. Word is Selena, I've been dreaming of you. I've been in you, so we can do what we've been meaning to do. It's us two, no one else needs to be in the fool. Up in the mountaintop together, overseeing the view. Am I being a fool? And believing that you love me, always thinking of me. Girl, why don't you just leave? It must be a reason. Don't hush me, you told me to trust you. Now trust my vente conmigo. Sé que tú no estás contenta con él. Se te ve en tus ojos perdidos. Ella no te sabe querer. Chiquitica, vente conmigo. Pa' poder acariciarte tu piel. Darte besitos de cabeza hasta el ombligo. Ven conmigo, olvídate de él.
That is, even links. That is Veronica G. Veronica Gonzalez, you guys. Go and look for her. Go and look for her. Her links are in the chat. Thank you so very much, Queen, for coming through. We love you. You'll be able to read about Veronica Gonzalez on the 1st of next month when we are bringing out edition number 4. I think it's number 4, yeah, of Global Fire magazine. You can also get that on, you can get it just on the internet, but you can also order hard copies as well. So on that note, Mama's tired, y'all. I gotta go. Are you still here, folks? I told you I gotta go. I love you.